Hey everybody, welcome back to Runaway Trains. We have Drake and Earl here today. We've got something we're going to open, but before we start, Earl, what is your YouTube channel called?
Trainboy48.
Trainboy48. So be sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Drake, of course, we're Runaway Trains.
Yep.
And you got something special here.
We got another Thomas train. Today we got Percy.
We finally got Percy. You know what they say,
the small engine.
great things come in small packages, right?
Yeah.
And you guys are familiar with the Bachmann series, the Thomas and Friends trains. Real model trains. These are not toys. They run on Cato track, Atlas track, whatever you got. They are DC. Tell us some more about it.
Well, it's Percy. There's not much to say about him.
He's Thomas's best friend and loves
Except
to pull the mail ever since season 3. Yeah.
That's all right. So you guys are Thomas fans if you're still here watching this. So why don't you go ahead and leave us a comment if you're a fan of Percy. Tell us what your favorite Thomas train is. Me, personally, I like Toby and Gordon. How about you guys? What do you guys like?
Oh, it's very hard to choose.
Very hard. There's a lot of good characters.
But I love Thomas, Henry, James, and Gordon as well.
I like Edward, Duck, and Donald and Douglas.
So you guys leave in the comments who some of your favorite Thomas trains are. So why don't we go ahead and get cracking and we'll open this. You guys have heard us say before when we open up these clamshells that our buddy Earl is the one who taught us how to cut along one side.
That's right.
And Earl is here today. And maybe you can learn a little bit here too if you haven't done this before. We just cut along one side and then you can kind of squeeze the shell open and move the train in and out so you have some safe storage whenever you're not using it.
Rather be on the right side or the left side.
You can choose. And we've got a pair of left-handed scissors here because Drake has been left-handed most of his life. At school, they want everybody to be right-handed, which I have kind of a problem with that. But you know what? He's really trying here to be right-handed. And I think he'll make it through the package here if we give him a countdown. Ready? 5, 4, 3,
Really
2,
difficult, but I think I can
1. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna? Oh, almost.
All right.
I mean, I kind of cut through Thomas's face. I wanted to save that. Poor Thomas.
Unfortunately, you did.
It's like I can't help it. I'm just coming apart here.
I'm coming apart.
And he did.
That's how he
did.
Now Drake noticed something right away here. There's a little piece here that's kind of loose there. It looks like maybe it's one of his water tanks or something. I'm not going to worry about that. I know we can put a little drop of glue on that and hold it back in place.
Yeah.
Just be careful we don't break it off.
Just gonna be careful, Percy, from now on. Woo!
For certain.
Also, I just noticed that this one's fine, but this one just kind of...
It's just a little wobbly or something. And we'll fix it. I'll put some CA glue on it, and in 10 seconds, it'll be good as gold.
Percy's a cute, small engine.
He sure is.
Also, why is his bunker gray when that's supposed to be black?
Is that right?
Because it's based on the 2D printed artwork back in the 2000s.
Also, if you notice that molding line along the top, that is just... Why, Bachmann?
Probably because they were trying to fix the motor, put the motor inside there. That's how.
So maybe that's how it gets assembled. There's like two halves that come together in the center there where the seam is.
And also, there's the underside.
Basically,
Percy.
So Percy is basically what, like an 040?
Just an 040.
Yes, an 040.
040
Torsion.
040T, the T standing for tank engine.
Now, would he be based off of some special British engine?
Well, he's a really
a really useful
An
engine. No,
an SS class Torsion 040 ST.
so we can trust Google to look up what we need to know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we can trust Google. But in the Railway series, Percy really does not have a basis to go off of.
Yes, he does. He does.
I mean,
it just changes. Evolutionary.
Change it. Percy keeps changing in the Railway series. We
course,
don't know
of
what
course.
he is.
In fact, if you watch Unlucky Tug's video, you'll see he's gone through many changes in the Railway series.
But I like this form. I like this version of Percy the most.
Well, I just want to go back to what Earl said. Unlucky Tug. Now, he's another YouTuber that we watch as well.
Yes,
Yep.
he's the most famous YouTuber who does everything Thomas related.
We'd like to give Unlucky Tug a shout out. Are there other YouTubers that are train related you guys like to watch?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, definitely.
Maybe we can give them a shout out while we're here. Who do we like to watch, Drake?
SMT Mainline.
Now, SMT is great because he kind of takes trains apart and you learn
Shows
how
you
to
how
fix
to
them.
maintain them.
You can learn how to maintain them and fix them. So be sure to check out SMT Mainline. Are there any other YouTubers that you guys recommend?
There's Toyman Television.
Toyman Television.
Yes, he does a lot of railroading, especially going around the world of the states.
And their model trains that he's doing?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he also goes and looks at real life locomotives as well.
That's cool.
Well,
And-
there's especially one on the Disneyland Railroad, which
And
I've learned a lot.
We know
from,
about that train, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
What? Tell me. I know the name in my brains. You tell me. I'll see if you're right.
One of its two locomotives that opened the park CK Holiday.
CK Holiday. That's the one I'm
Engine
thinking of.
number one.
And there's another one too.
Yep, and engine number two, EP Ripley.
EP Ripley. Now, see that? You guys are learning a little bit about the engines at Disneyland now, too. So
We sure are.
it's really important that when you find a train channel that you like, that you subscribe because you kind of always get the notifications when they post new cool videos, but you also get to support the channel so they know that there's followers so they can keep making videos so you guys keep coming back.
Exactamundo.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in again on Percy here. We're going to get him up on the tracks. But before we do, I just want to ask, did they get the face right?
Some fans say it's not right.
But it looks right to me.
Same here. Yes, I
looks
really don't mind.
really accurate.
I love it.
Accuracy,
We love it.
Accuracy or not, it's still Percy.
Now, it's probably
Right?
it's probably much better than the All Engines Go version, right?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
we agree.
Absolutely.
All engines go.
100%.
No, just no.
Yeah.
Just stay away
This
from that
is Percy.
series.
What you see on that All Engines Go is not Percy.
Let's get Percy over on the tracks. Here we go.
And thank goodness Mattel, Bachmann is not changing their looks following this effect of the reboot.
All right.
If Bachmann changes the look, they're going to get a lot of disgruntled people sending in letters and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No backlash.
All right.
But they didn't.
Let's
But they
see
aren't.
if Percy runs.
I think we're still set for DCC right now. We were out here earlier.
No, sent to DC.
We were running our NCE power cab,
It's DC.
and we just want to make sure that we are connected correctly here.
Yeah, it's DC.
The throw switch. Sometimes over here, this track, just need to give a little tap.
Come on, Percy.
I'll bet you when you get past the points there, it'll start running, right?
Nope. Did we get a dud?
I'm sure.
Your box. Is your box switched on, Drake?
My box is on. My power pack
I
is
don't
on.
see the light. What's going on there? Is the power strip on?
Yeah, it's on.
Now this is like troubleshooting 101 here. You start with electricity, see if the power is on.
The signal, if you watch the signal,
You
is green.
see if the box is plugged in. The light down there is working, so we know that the main power for everything else is on. So I don't know. Is it possible that we got a dud? Why don't we pick them up and put them over here like on the main tracks, and
Good
let's see
idea.
what happens.
Okay, let's see.
His front wheel is off.
Yes. There we go.
He's not running.
You know what? We might have got a dud because I'm looking here. There's power going there, but I'm not seeing anything over here. We're not getting a response out of Percy. One of the ways that you can troubleshoot to see if it's the engine or if it's the tracks is to put one of your other engines on to see if it works. So what's happening now with
If I
Thomas?
remove
Is he
Percy-
working?
No, Thomas.
We're not getting anything. So perhaps the problem lies with our tracks. Now, sometimes we have trouble with our switch here. What number switch is that?
That is number 2.
All right, switch the number 2 switch. Switch
That
it
is-
again. All right. Now, what about the switch down here? Sometimes we got to flip this one over here. Yeah, we're not getting any power over there. We're going to bring them farther past that switch and see if we get a response here.
No.
This is troubleshooting here.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, with a little bit more troubleshooting, I think I found what the problem is. From our DC controller, there's a Kato wire that comes over here that has the connectors. Now, when we use our DCC, which we were doing earlier today, we have to separate this one, plug in the DCC, but when we go back to using regular DC, we have to unplug the DCC and replug the DC. And that's what you're looking at here. We didn't replug this in. So why don't we go ahead and get that reconnected there.
All right, let's do this one more time. Let's connect this. It's connected.
And if this works, then I know what we need to do. Go ahead. There.
There you go!
Ah!
Off you go!
All right. All right.
Man, he's a
That's
fast
what-
little guy.
That's
sure
barely
is.
any current, too! That's barely anything. I'm not touching the controller. My hands are off the controller. Here are my hands. Here are my hands. See? My hands are right here. My hands are not on the controller.
He's fast. And he's smooth, too.
And let's see what
Sure is.
let's see what he's like in reverse.
Idea.
I think we all need to talk backwards now.
No. We don't need to.
Almost like that season 1 episode where Percy was away.
Now, Percy, we had to do a little troubleshooting here to get you running. And I think Percy gave us a gift today. You know what that gift is? He showed me that what we really need to do is to get a throw switch. That all we need to do is flip the switch from DC to DCC and then flip the switch back when we want to return to using our plane.
And also we need determination too. We need to stay determined.
We need to stay determined. Is that kind of like an Undertale reference?
Yes.
Almost like that season 8 song. Yes.
Yes, I also was referencing that season 8 song as well.
Well, I got an
What?
idea. Why don't you guys grab a couple of trucks for Percy?
Yes.
Now, Earl, did you say that Percy normally pulls the mail truck?
That's right, Mr. Joe.
Well, we don't have mail cars, so I just gonna grab some normal trucks,
Yeah.
some troublesome trucks, if you will.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But you really should get the mail cars. 2 each.
They actually make
Two
mail
of them.
cars, yeah?
Bachmann makes mail cars, yeah.
They have since 2008. And they're still available in their CGI format, of course.
I got the salt wagon and last the brick van. I didn't give him too many trucks because he's a small tank engine.
Well, let's hope
Wait,
that
what?
he can pull all these here. Especially with the that last engine has the cleaning thing on the back of it.
Actually,
doesn't
no, it doesn't. I took it off.
All right, so let's see if he can make it up Gordon Hill back there.
He's gonna
I'm
pass
very
a
sure-
certain green engine. If you
very
recognize
sure
him,
he
if
will.
you recognize that green engine right there,
Did.
put him in. What's his name? Put it in the comments.
You know, he's doing really good. I'm surprised he's able to pull all that. I didn't expect that.
Right?
And that brake van too, especially because it's really heavy.
Oh no!
We
He
had to
lost
run
his
out.
cars.
We had to break it. We
He
had to
lost
break
his
away.
trucks. He
We had
lost
to
his
break away.
trucks.
Do I hear like chuckling inside the cave over there? The trucks are all like, we showed him. I'm gonna pay him out.
Surprise, surprise! Catch us if you can.
I found the trucks. I found the trucks.
Yeah.
Perfect. And
Yeah,
they
we actually had a
rolled down.
derailment.
We had a derailment.
Oh dear.
Troublesome trucks. Little drama here for Percy, right?
The chase was on. Definitely.
These Bachmann trains are so much fun. I mean, if you grew up,
Faster!
if you grew up with Thomas and Friends, you
Dude,
got to get these
dude,
trains. You
dude.
will have so much fun, like remembering the stories and running them and kind of reenacting them, and you know, maybe making up some of your own too.
You know,
For certain.
I think it's this Dapple ale wagon that's causing the trouble. Because
Yeah.
if you look at the couplers, they're not directly linked up.
I see. Yeah, they're different size coupler, huh?
Mm-hmm. So this one is double O gauge. This is double O gauge. This one is also double O gauge. This one, these are all double O.
They sure are.
So I'm gonna take off this ale wagon and replace it with something else.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and put those back together. Drake, you thought you had another wagon or something?
I thought I had another wagon that fits with the Bachmann trains, but turns out I don't. So this is the consist now.
Well, I'm sure Percy will be happier that the load is a little lighter.
Yeah. I think
Probably
he would.
so. Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's run them around a couple more times and let everybody enjoy seeing Percy. How about we have him come through town over here now, Drake? Yeah, there we go. On our layout, we have kind of a couple loops. We've got the main one that goes around through the tunnel and then over the bridge, and then we have this one that comes through the center.
Yes.
There we go. That's much better now.
Totally.
I love seeing Percy run around with his trucks. It'll be a lot better if we had mail cars.
Well,
Very.
We can add that to the list of things to get.
Get two of them.
If anybody
Get
out
two
there
of them.
has an extra mail car or two and would like to send it to us, you can find our address in the description. And
Yo, boss.
we'll give you a shout out and we'll feature the item in an upcoming video. We want to bring Percy back to the yard, and then we'll
Yeah, I'm gonna give him one more time around the. I'm gonna give him one more lap around the layout. Wait. There we go.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today at Runaway Trains. And Earl, again, is Trainboy
48.
Go ahead, check out his channel. And we want to thank Bachmann for making these cool Thomas trains. And
Yeah.
we want to thank you guys for joining us here for a fun little day with Percy. So have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching Runaway Trains. We'll see you
on the
On the
next
next
ride.
run.